Hi, my name is Phoebe.
Hi Phoebe.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good.
So Phoebe, can you tell us how you got your scar?
Yes. It was about a year ago. It's a year on the 27th of December, and I was surfing and I just went to duck dive under a wave and got stuck in the lip, and the lip sort of threw me back on the floor of the ocean, and the board sliced through my eye. So I don't know if it was the nose or the fin, but either way it just sliced clean through the middle of it.
How old were you?
29. Yeah.
And how did it change your life, that experience?
Well, I mean, I guess firstly it's pretty confronting losing 50% of such a vital part of, how we operate and stuff. But yeah, I don't know, I've been asked that question a few times and I don't really know how it's changed me yet. I think I'm still getting used to the physical aspect of it, and maybe, like the look of it, and maybe when I'm over that a bit more, I'll probably focus on what the actual sight thing is. But at the same time, like, the vision in my right eye has compensated so much for it that, it hasn't changed too much at all, really.
When I tell people how I got my scar, they
are shocked. I think, mainly. Yeah, it's usually shock, or then sometimes it's a little bit like, it's a lot of intrigue actually. It's always the same questions, like, can you see anything? What is it like not being able to see? Yada yada. I think probably brings up like quite a bit of fear in people, the idea of losing vision, sort of. So yeah.
Do you feel like since your injury or your accident that people are more forthcoming about sharing their stories with you?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I don't know any particular instances, but I think if it comes up, and there's no half story to my story, so I have to tell the full thing, and because it's quite intense, I think once I've said that, people are probably much more inclined to tell their bit too.
And do you think, was there ever a moment where you were, feeling like, oh, how am I going to get through this? Oh,
yeah. After the accident, I had to move back home to my parents' place for 3 months, and that was really hard. Not so, like, it was great being with the family again, but kind of just harrowing, having your whole life sort of ripped apart. Like, you think you're on a tangent and you think you're on your road and you're doing this thing, and then all of a sudden it's all completely different, and you have to reevaluate how you're going to get back to where you were, or if that is the right place or direction for you to be going in anyway.
When you catch yourself in the reflection or something, how was that first off?
No, not good. I didn't really look at myself. I still don't, not that I looked at myself like frenetically beforehand, but like, I definitely look in the mirror a lot less now, just not because I'm grossed out by it or anything, but it's just, I guess it's just easier if I don't look at it all the time or focus on it.
Did you have any sort of negative reactions at all?
Yeah. Well, like, I was really frightened. There's this thing in the first few months, you can get a thing called sympathetic ophthalmia, where the other eye thinks it's under attack as well, and it can shut down just because. So I was really frightened and stressed about that happening. And then I guess because my eye socket got fractured a bit too, it meant that my whole eye sunk back into my skull a bit, and that's been kind of hard to get used to, because it's just, I don't know, it's strange knowing that you're still the same person but you look different, physically. It's kind of odd.
Actually, we were talking before about when people talk to you now, because so often when you speak to someone you look at them in the eyes, and you're supposed to.
Yeah.
How's that when people are trying to talk to you?
Well, if they don't know, they don't know, so it's fine.
I can't tell.
Yeah.
But then once they know, do you ever feel like
you
can feel them scanning your face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't mind that. I think it's like human instinct to, I don't think it's like a nosy sort of thing to do. It's kind of intriguing.
Mm.
And before I had this shell over the top, like my bad eye doesn't have the little pupil anymore, so people would register that straight away and sort of focus on it a bit more, which again I don't mind. But yeah, it is interesting.
Have you connected with other people who've had like a similar injury?
No, I know one other person who's had a similar injury, and they reached out at the beginning, which is really nice. But yeah, not so much yet. I think once I'm probably, I'm over it, but a bit more over it, I'll be inclined to sort of reach out a bit more, I think.
And can you finish this other sentence for me? I think scars are
great, really. They're interesting. They're a story. And whether you like your story or not, it's your story. So it's just part of who you are, I guess, which is great.
Thank you, Phoebe.
That's okay. Thanks.